What's up, gamers? Niko here from Need to Know, and today I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what my farm looks like. This is Farm Together by Milkstone Studios. What's up? It's your girl Niko, and this is my farm. And here is Henry. Henry the cat. Anyway, so you start off at my bus stop here, come right over, fill up your tank, get to work. But this is where my speed crops grow. The ones that take between 10 to about 30 minutes or so. That way I can keep all my crops here in the middle, all my fast ones, and then quickly get on to work and picking them off. Over here, these are usually quest fish. It just depends on whether or not I keep them. Sometimes I keep them and just add. These are just random, lovely plants here. More fish to make my place look good. This is my main treehouse. Not really much going on in there. More plants. These plants are actually long-term, so invest in them if you can. If not, I wouldn't worry too much about it. This over here are some more long-term crops. This is where my several hour to 2 hour crops are usually at. And these trees back here were part of a quest, and I kept them and just built around it to make it look nice. And these cows, don't quite know what to do with them, which is why they're here. And same goes for my animals up here. Not quite sure what to do with them just yet. I'm just experimenting with how they look. I don't want to make them too gigantic because long term they don't really do much for you, other than quest. They take so long to produce anything, so not really feasible. Not in the beginning anyway. Up there is another gas pump for you to pump up right next to a teleportation plot. Here's my grape station, or the winery as I like to call it. Got two little wine stations here, all my grapes. Left it here so I can expand it, take it a little bit further. And when I open this up, take it a little bit wider. Going across over here is my tree area, my tree farms. These are also part of a quest, these pears, and I just kept them. Added to it and made it look real nice all around. Same with the cactus. And all of these here are all my apple trees. Apples are great for jams. When you use the fruit press, and then you use the fruit press 10 times, come over here, make your jam, bam, instantly get a medal. Medals are great for buying stands like these, the bee stands, several other stands that cost a little bit more than just gold. These trees here they're just lines of specific types of trees. I like the way they look all together. Going on over here is a pump station and this fish area. Kinda wanted to make it look nice. Think I succeeded somewhat. Anyway, so this over here is just a little bench area. Chill out, a little barbecue up there. I just opened this area and expanded this. These are all long-term crops. I like to keep them on the outskirts. That way I can focus on the internal areas for things that grow quickly. That way I can forget it because I do have a horrible memory. Here is where I usually put my my rye and my wheats, which tend to take about a day or so. These I put here because I was kind of in a hurry. Same thing with these leeks. Just kind of threw them down because I needed space. And over here is the bakery for all of my wheat when I'm done with it. Make some tasty breads. Heading on over here, the new area I just opened is another teleportation plot and a gas station. You need lots of gas stations, FYI. Well, these are pump stations. Pump stations roughly fill in about a fourth, while the gas station fills in a whole. Now, the higher level you get, the harder it is for it to fill. Gas stations will only fill a hole probably up until, I want to say maybe 50 or 60. I could be wrong. I'm level 34 and it still fills me up. So, you know. Use them wisely. Every teleportation plot I have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, next to every single one is a pump station. You're gonna need them because I have quite a bit of crops to harvest, and water sometimes depending on the day. A little beachy area here. Got some hot dogs and some ice cream. Another barbecue going on, and a little beach area here with the beach ball. Kick it around, chill out. Over here got some soccer. Bam. Kicking a goal. You can also, you know, when you bring friends over or everything like that, you can just play some games, kick ball, whatever. It's kind of cool. And so this is my farm. I'm still expanding, still got a lot planned for it. Just haven't had the time to sit down and do whatever. I sometimes just let it go and just, you know, whatever happens, happens. But, yeah, this whole area was used for events. The current one we have now is the Lucky Harvest. Lots and lots of clovers. I believe it's 2,500 that you gotta plant. I'm somewhere roughly 1,700, I believe. Here are the money trees. They get you diamonds. Diamonds help you expand and make your place look good. Also, your house as well. More random crops. These were usually here when I unlock this plot. Not much going on back here. Same with that area. Those were quest apricots, and I just sort of kept them because they were all nice and neat in a line. But yeah, you could pretty much make your farm look any way you like. People don't tend to like these plateaus and the hills and, you know, the rocks and things, because sometimes when you plant, you like long stretches of flat land, so you just keep going and going and harvest. I like the challenge of trying to build around these structures and, you know, still making something that looks unique and attractive. Well, there are a lot of farms out there that are generating literally millions of gold. I can generate about 1 million or so, depending on the day and what I plant, but I still like to make sure that my farm looks nice. I like to make sure that it looks, you know, looks presentable. I don't want it to look like a huge clusterfuck of shit everywhere, because sometimes you get overwhelmed. You know, there are some plots I saw that had like 10 gas stations in a line, and like 15 of these different structures, and it can be overwhelming sometimes. But, you know, I like to keep things simple, like to keep things elegant and pretty. And I think I've succeeded. I think I've made this look pretty nice. You know, I got my long terms all around the edges so I can focus on the sweet spot here in the middle. But yeah, so this has been my little farm. Hope you guys enjoyed the little tour. I may show off what it looks like when I've gotten further along. I'm currently level 34, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for visiting.